What's good? A lot of y'all know me. Some of you don't. I usually would never ever post a video and tell you how I feel personally. But I've been watching this group. It's a black militia group on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And um, first of all, I don't condone violence, but I'm okay with it, especially when it comes to protecting your family and your property. And I also believe that you have the right to bear arms. Now, that being said, I've been following this group. It's a black militia group, like I said. It's cool. I commend you, brother, for what you're trying to do. I really do. Because if you're my age, you've been around, you've seen some things. And at this point, we all realize that praying and kneeling and marching doesn't seem to work. I've been doing it for years, and they're okay with as long as you're praying and marching, it's cool. I'm okay with you showing a show of force. I really am. Because they can do it. They can go and stand on the state capitol buildings and with their ARs and their SIG 400, and look tactical, basically. But I have a problem with this group, man, because you guys are calling for violence. And they're waiting on that violence, bro. They are waiting on that violence. And I don't think you and I don't think we're ready for it. I've served in the Army. I served with the 82nd Airborne. And I will tell you, bro, I would tell my people, that's all we did. Every minute of the day, all day, every month, every year was train, train, train. Entering clear rooms, shooting at the range, learning how to survive, learning how to kill shit. That's all we did. You know, I hope to God that this brother is prior service. I hope to God that maybe he was law enforcement at some time and received some good training. I know I have. And to call for a war, if you will, I think it's a bad idea, bro. Because they've been doing this for years. These groups, law enforcement, been doing it for years. They've been stockpiling Amazon magazines, Amazon, excuse me, I got a dip in my mouth, pardon me. Magazines, ammunition, supplies for years, bro. They go out in the woods, they go and train, they run around and do all these things. And to call for that, because recently in the African American community, we are just now waking up to the fact that we need to protect ourselves. Honestly, we're just now waking up to it in the last couple of years, and you see why. You see what's going on in this country. Cool, I respect that. I've seen more gun-owned training facilities and stuff like that. Cool, in the last 3 years. But understand they've been doing it for years compared to us last 3 years that I've noticed that I've seen in my searches, you know. And to say that you want to go out and do these things, they're waiting for you, bro. They're not scared of you. They're not scared of you, bro, because they're built on this. They're waiting for an opportunity to wipe you and your group off the planet Earth. You notice you don't get any coverage on CNN and Fox and other major networks. But the first time you get a bad discharge from one of them weapons, it's going to be over for you, bro. Trust me. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you're going to be infiltrated if you're not already been infiltrated by the CIA, FBI, or one of those agencies. I'm going to go out and say it. They're good at that. You look at our history, Black Panthers and other groups, they get in. They get in and destroy you from internally. That being said, let's get back to this Army thing. When I was in the service, I learned some things, man. Shoot, move, and communicate, logistics, supply, and all these things. So when you call for this so-called war, bro, where your ammunition coming from? Where your food coming from? When you start shooting people, where you gonna go after you get done shooting people? You ain't gonna go home. Where you gonna go? You prepared to live out in the woods for the next couple months? Huh? How long you think this war is gonna last? A couple days? Got a couple magazines in your house, a couple boxes of ammo? You got an ammo can? Huh? You think 7 days and they're gonna give you this country? If it lasts 7 days? You think that's what's gonna happen? No, bro. No, they're ready to go long term. They're not just gonna hand you this country, bro. And that's just where it's gonna be. And let's talk about numbers real quick. Where's the people make up 12 to 13% of this country? Have you ever noticed that our numbers never go up or never come down? They stay right in the same bracket while other groups' numbers go up. They might come down a little bit, but ours stay the same. Let's address that. 12 to 13%. How many of us in prison? How many of us of that 12 to 13% are women? How many of us that 12 to 13% are children? How many of us are too old to go out and do some combat shit? How many of us that 12 13% gonna be gatekeepers and go tell master what y'all trying to do? How many of that 12 to 13% can't shake the mentality of I gotta get mine before I do anything with anybody else, or that dude that, man, I ain't got nothing to do with all that, man. Y'all going out there shooting white folks, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But yet you'll turn around without remorse, without compulsion, and kill me because I'm doing a little bit better than you may be. You might be hating on me from a distance. You don't even know me, bro. You come out and kill me because I'm fucking the girl that you want to fuck. You come out and kill me because I got a pair of Jordans. I don't wear Jordans, but I'm just saying. You'll come out and kill me. You'll come out and kill me knowing that your child is dead ass wrong and I corrected them. You'll come out and kill me. But you'll pull out your cell phone and record brother getting beat down, sisters getting beat down, won't do nothing. How many that 12% gonna be that dude? Okay. Address that. Also, another thing I want to point out is when this COVID shit hit, I stood back. Me and mine, we stood back. Thank God I got a veteran in my life. We stood back and we waited to see what y'all was gonna do. And you know what y'all did? Y'all brought toilet paper. We brought ammo. We don't shop for 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we get paid by 2 weeks worth of food. We shop for the month. We got water stockpiled. We got canned goods stockpiled. We got meat in freezers. We already had toilet paper, closet full of it, so we didn't need that shit. And I'm gonna be bold with my shit and say, if something really happens in this country and nobody can move, in 90 days, a lot of y'all and a lot of us are gonna be the walking dead. And I don't mean zombies. A lot of you in 90 days are gonna be starving and thirsty. Because if they turn off the power, turn off the water, then what? We want this so-called war. What you gonna do then? You're gonna be the walking dead. Yeah. You're gonna try to walk into somebody's house, and you're gonna bite the bullet. Literally. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you that they've been training. I work with a lot of veterans, man. I got a lot of brothers from another. They ask me all the time, come on out, G. Let's go out and shoot. Come join us. Come join my group. Yeah. Combat veterans. They're still doing it. Some people that are not veterans, they out there doing it. How many of y'all can say that y'all been in the range consistently every month? How many of y'all can say that? How many of y'all can say that, first aid? How many can say that you can live out in the woods if you have to? You can live without the power. You got flashlights and batteries and all these things in your house right now. No, you can't. You can't say it right now. You can't do it. I bet you can't. Can't. No. Too busy posting pictures of your butt, stacks of money to your ear, chilling with your Ciroc and all that bullshit and your Jordans. Yeah. They're training their kids to kill you. Yeah, we got our kids posting videos of them fighting at the mall, twerking. Yeah, that's what we do. So, you calling for this war, we have to get our minds right first, bro. We have to get our minds right. Like I said before, I just ran into a veteran downstairs. I work with veterans. He asked me the same thing. Come out, man. I got all this land. I got moving targets. My girls be out there. We be shooting. He's training his girls, man. Don't get it twisted. My girls are trained. All my kids, my two oldest, they're trained. My two youngest, they're trained. They're not scared of it. That's another point I want to make. Stop getting these guns. Stop buying these guns, hiding them from your kids. Introduce them to that. Takes the curiosity away. Takes the curiosity away. They won't even want to be bothered. When you hand it to them and say, this is what this thing does, this is how you operate it, let's go to the range and shoot it, it eliminates the curiosity. So you don't have a little kid in Avondale or in Trenton walking around with a gun to show his friends and this, that, and the third and blow somebody's fucking head off. That's just my opinion. You can take it or leave it. I don't want to get on a rant, but this brother, you calling for a war, you're not prepared for it. No way. Because I want to know where your tanks are. Where your armored vehicles at? You got helicopters? No. I just want to know, bro. I mean, no disrespect to you. I commend you. I respect what you're trying to do. I really do. But the call for violence in the streets is retarded because they already know. They know. Colonel report. Check on that. Google that. They know. They got us right where they want us. There's a certain group of people that say we got them right where we want us. They'll kill themselves. They'll degrade themselves easily. And you calling for a war? Huh? You calling for unity to fight a war? Are you killing me? Are you killing me right now? I just want the brother to reel it back in, man, and think this all the way through, man, because you're gonna send a lot of innocent boys out there to die, man. Die. Like my Killer Mike said, you're not gonna pay your parking ticket, but you'll send one of these boys out here to go shoot somebody. Without you being in court on Monday paying your parking ticket, though. But we want you to send these young kids out here in the streets to start shooting them? No, that's not gonna be easy for that. It's not gonna be easy. We got to recondition it because we so used to killing ourselves, bro. We so used to killing ourselves. And they know that this leadership thing that you're talking about and coalition and this, that, and the third is bullshit. They're not scared. They are not scared of you, man. They are not scared of you. I know you like to put on this bravado and act like, you tough and this, that, and the third. These people are not scared, man. They are really, really not. They're built on this. This country is built on this. And given the opportunity, like I said earlier, it's on and popping, man. I don't want to rant and rave, but I personally have a problem with that, man. I believe in protecting your family and your property. But to go out here to start, like I said, you ain't getting no news coverage, bro. You ain't been on CNN. You ain't been on Fox. You ain't been on none of these networks. But as soon as one of your guys has a discharge or itchy finger and you kill somebody innocent, it's going to be fucking problems for you and your group, man. It's going to be problems. You want to do something? How about start a breakfast, man? How about going to community and talking to the young brothers and stuff like that, man? You know what I mean? Just to call out for violence. And I understand protecting yourself. I understand protecting your community. I truly understand that. You know what I'm saying? But to go outright and call for violence, bro, that's a problem. And I don't think you want that headache, man. But that's just my little rant. Hope I made a little bit of sense, and I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Peace. Airborne.